My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So, if you watched my last video, I did some shit about Donald Trump picking on gay people, Muslims, Native American, and transgender people. I'm going to switch gears now and talk about things that make me happy. No, I'm not going to talk about beating people up, because yes, that does make me happy, but that's not why I'm here. So, I'm a day behind, but I finally got to see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. LMD. So they won't be back until April, which pisses me off, unless they're gonna substitute it with Peggy Carter again, which again, I like Peggy Carter. Um, Agents of Shield was pretty good this week, and it was awesome to see all those Daisy Johnsons. So good job, Chloe Bennett. And though I'll never be on the show, it is my favorite show. Um, it was confusing as hell, but it was great. And I would like to say, uh, Shield has been good for me since day one, and I really, really like that show. And it's a pretty awesome show for you comic book fans. If you're not watching Agents of Shield, I know you're at least watching the CW because the CW has damn near every DC comic show that can possibly be on. They have Supergirl, they have The Flash, they have Legends of Tomorrow, and they have Arrow. Now, before they changed the scheduling, my week was Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow. Since they've changed the scheduling, it's Supergirl and I think Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and then Wednesday they have Arrow. I think. I'm not real sure, but I'm not here to talk about those guys. I'm here to talk about Agents of Shield. Now, granted, I do love those DC shows, but I'm always going to be a Marvel character, superhero lover first. Now, as I was saying on Agents of Shield, for this week, um, favorite scene, the Daisy Johnson, tons of Daisy Johnson lookalikes in there. That shit was awesome. Uh, if you guys haven't seen that, I'm sorry, I'm spoiling everything. Um, Simmons dropping a motor on Fitz, figuring out that he was an LMD, that kind of thing. Uh, Shield has been like really getting it in this season, yo. They've been doing shit that has been straight fucking amazing for me. And FYI, I have found my books, Death of X. I have not read them, so I'm going to read them, and I'll probably give you guys my take on it. You might like it, you might not. But I'm always gonna be an X-Men fan first, and I'm also wondering while I'm on this subject of Agents of Shield, are they going to bring Jessica Drew on the show? I know you guys are probably thinking, who the fuck is Jessica Drew? I'm sorry for swearing. Jessica Drew was the first Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, excuse me, in the yellow and black outfit, not the one in the black and white outfit from Secret Wars. But Jessica Drew was she lost her powers and became an agent of Shield. I forgot how, but she became an agent of Shield. So since I am a comic book reader, and if you're listening, Disney and Marvel, I could use a job, and I have a ton of comic book knowledge and archives in my basement and stuff. So, you know, I can tell you about certain things. Even though now I'm so out of the loop because I haven't read a comic book since 2008 because of that whole Scarlet Witch flipping the MCU upside down over losing a baby, which apparently the writers hadn't checked the archives to know that Scarlet Witch and Vision actually had twins back in 1987. But anyway, a lot of things happened in comic books in 1987. Fall of the Mutants happened. Within that, each member of an X-Men team, except for Excalibur, was basically affected. In the New Mutants, Doug Ramsey got shot. Dazzler got a knife to the face with a mask on it, and hell, the whole entire X-Men team died actually. And then X Factor found Jean Grey or something in that nature. So Fall of the Mutant was a pretty good saga, and it was a crossover. And then not too long after that, when the 90s hit, the Goblin Queen came, and Extinction Agenda and all that stuff came. And that only really affected the X-Men universe, which is really everybody, but it's really what I prefer. So it was it's one of the things that I had admired about the X-Men. I have never seen them work with Agents of Shield. I have seen the Agents of Shield work with the Avengers. I don't know nothing about Coulson. The only Agents of Shield I really knew was number one, and she had red hair. I never really knew her real name, but I knew she was number one. I knew Jessica Drew was an Agent of Shield, and I knew that Nick Fury, because Nick Fury usually ran all the missions. And now that they made Nick Fury black, see, I don't even know when that happened, but apparently they made him black and they made him bald. And I guess it happened in 2008 when the whole MCU got messed up and the 616 was basically destroyed or whatever. After the Onslaught thing and after the Civil War, I kind of started fading away from comics because the writers were shifting and the stories were going in a direction that I didn't like. That's pretty much the gist of that. And you know, I only like glanced into Agents of Shield, but I knew I was up to speed on everything in the Marvel universe except for like the third Ghost Rider being a chick. I didn't know about that, and I didn't know that Dan Krish, whatever the hell his name is, wasn't the first Ghost Rider. He was the first Ghost Rider I knew because when I knew about Johnny Blaze, he was a Night Stalker. And I think Johnny Blaze also might have dealt with S.H.I.E.L.D. a little bit, but I won't swear to that. But he didn't deal with it as Ghost Rider. So, I'll have to check into that. But as far as Night Stalkers and Werewolf by Night and Frankenstein's monster and all that stuff, those guys also bumped into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, but S.H.I.E.L.D. was everywhere. And so was Hydra, and so was AIM, and other groups and stuff. And Doctor Doom, and things like that. Doctor Doom has dealt with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think Battlestar, I think he was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well before he joined Silver Sable. Because I think he got suspended from the S.H.I.E.L.D. agency or something. I forgot. Somehow or another, I know he had something to do with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they needed another Captain America type guy. And U.S. Agent was no longer available at the time. And I guess they recycled Battlestar and made him go join Silver Sable's group with the Sandman and other people. And you never know if he was like still an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and just doing double duty. But anyway, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was pretty good, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I will say that this LMD thing was awesome. I got a shocking ending. I'm not going to tell you what happened. You should probably go look at it. And if you have looked at it, then you can agree and leave a message in the box. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. This is 8 minutes of your life that you can't get back from the independent filmmaker, writer, director, star, and all-out guy that has not been discovered yet. Be seeing you. Thank you very much. Don't mind the hair. It's not going anywhere. It's almost shoulder length. No, it's going to get there. I'm going to run it all the way down my back. And if I can find someone to braid it, then that's what it's going to be. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. It's been 8 minutes and 11 minutes. It's been a long time that you can't get back from your life. Be seeing you.